bradleyaidanjohnson here with an email reply. And I got asked a question by a good subscriber. I like subscribers like this, subscribers that actively contribute, say stuff, ask questions, get involved in the channel, makes it fun to do. It's what it's all about. Asked, is the box for injury or just something new? Sorry if I already answered this question. I was using a box to squat to. Now, there are a thing called box squats. Box squats are what you squat down to the box, you sit on the box, and you stand back up. They are harder than regular squats because you kill the myotic reflex of getting down and storing energy in the bounce motion of the squat. So you go down and you store energy like a spring and you bounce back up. If you sit down, all that energy is dissipated, it's gone, and you have to use pure force to get back up, similar to a deadlift. It turns the squat into a more like deadlift motion, though not quite, because you are still priming the central nervous system by holding and manipulating the weight. But it's more similar. It's much more similar to that. So that's what box squats are. The box squats are harder squats that ensure depth, because obviously you're sitting on a squat, sitting on a box, you're always in the same place. That's not quite what I was doing though. The problem I was having, and the problem I've always had, long before anyone taught me how to squat or I looked up how to squat, I just assumed that if you're gonna squat, you gotta go real deep, duh. And so I've always squat way beyond parallel, like always. I remember failing 107 kilos here on my own one morning back when I was doing a body split. And when I watched that video back, considering I had no rack, no rail, no nothing, I just squat and I just had to worm my way back on, get it on the rack. The video's here, check it out. If you look at the depth I'm hitting in that video, on my own in the morning, no one to help me, no rack, nothing to protect me, completely dangerous, don't recommend it. I've just always had squatting to depth just drilled into my head. So when I first started injuring my hip flexors and I was trying to like rehab them, which I shouldn't have done, I should have just left them alone, but what I tried to do is rehab them, underestimating how bad they were. I tried to do squats and keep them only at parallel. My first attempt at doing this, when I watched the video back, was near comical. They were just shy of ATG. For those who don't know what ATG is, that's ass to grass. They were so low. So I was like, I cannot tell myself to, I don't even know where parallel is. I always go way beyond parallel. So I brought the box in as a cue to tap my ass to stop going so deep. That's the reason that the box was there. Ideally it would have been something a bit more pliable, like a rubber band, something that would have some give, but the box was there so that I tap my bum on it and get back up, and to prevent me from going too deep. Some of the heavier sets I went all the way down and actually in fact just did a box squat on them, which showed me that the weight was way within my capability. I think I did some box squats on 119 kilos, which tells me that I could probably comfortably squat about 135 kilos for reps, I think, at this moment in time, even with injuries, but I won't because I'm injured. But that's the reason for the box, so hopefully that clears that up. bradleyaidanjohnson@gmail.com. If you have any queries or theories or suggestions or anything, let me know. Other than that, like the video, like my Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and of course subscribe. Peace.